Hey everyone, welcome back to our journey with Galactic Greenhouse, day 31. I've been busy for the last days, but today we are jumping back in to fix something cool, the conductors. They help control temperature in the game and we've got an update on how they work. Ready to see some game making action? Let's dive in. The focus for today is conductors. First off, I managed to smooth out the grab and drop mechanism for conductors, making sure that you can easily place them in between plant race zones without a problem. But there's a twist. When the fan starts, it directly heats up the zones in front of it. My goal today is to evenly distribute the temperature across the zones when a conductor is placed between them. Diving into the technical side, I realized I needed a way for the fan script to acknowledge if a conductor is placed between plant race zones. This would allow plant race zones to recognize the conductor's presence and adjust their temperature response accordingly. Essentially, if a conductor is touching a plant race zone, the temperature should be different than there is no conductor at all. After some coding magic, I updated the logic with the conductor script. Now when a conductor is placed near plant race zones, those zones update to reflect that they are being affected by a conductor. Initially, everything seemed to work perfectly with one plant race zone, but I noticed that only one plant race zone's temperature was adjusting correctly and not both of them. So that's on my list to fix next. Further refining the logic, I made sure that when a conductor is placed, the plant race zones recognize it, adjusting the temperature as the fan runs. However, I hit a difficulty related to how plant race zones were acknowledging the conductor's effect. After some troubleshooting, I realized I needed to tweak the colliders to prevent overlapping issues between the conductors and the pods. Just when I thought I had it all figured out, another challenge popped up. Despite placing the conductors and pods correctly and seeing the expected temperature changes, there was an issue with resetting the grab and drop mechanism. It took a bit of debugging, but I found that enabling the box collider was the missing piece. Now, with chapter 9 completed, I start to set up on chapter 10. This next chapter will feature 3 plant race zones and 2 conductors, adding a layer of complexity and new elements to load for gameplay. I also remembered to implement a dialog warning that you can't grab conductors while the fans are running, ensuring players are aware of this rule in both chapter 9 and the upcoming chapter 10. As I update the game to load directly in chapter 10, I'm also tweaking fan temperatures to be sure they are affecting the pods correctly. Yet, I discovered an issue with the conductor and insulator logic. Specifically, the list of affected plant race zones are not updated dynamically as conductors were placed or removed. It looks like I will need to adjust these values to be more flexible, something I've not done to tackle first thing tomorrow morning. Before we wrap up today's update, here's a quick tip about refactoring code. You might wonder why I spent time tweaking code that already works. Refactoring is like cleaning up and organizing our code to make it easier to understand and more efficient. For us developers, it's important because it helps to catch bugs, makes the game run smoother, and lets us add new features without our trouble. Just like in this game, where I constantly improve and balance the ecosystem, the code needs regular updates and regular care to keep the game working and growing. Unfortunately, my time for today is finished and I need to wrap up for today to head off to work. If you are excited to see how Galactic Greenhouse evolves, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and don't miss the new videos. Thanks for sticking around with me. I'm looking forward to diving back in tomorrow morning. Have a fantastic day and I will see you in the next update.